Only on 41 Action News, there's a new battle brewing over potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars of your tax money. Now, a new councilman is leading an effort to rescind a tax break for an Overland Park company. Tonight, 41 Action News investigator Andy Alcock takes a deeper look at the timing, connections, and research involved in the decision.
Dimensional Innovations, or DI, is located in the northernmost corner of Overland Park, just northwest of the I-35 and I-635 intersection. The company makes high-tech decorations for a diverse national clientele. Some area clients include the Chiefs, Cerner, and Garmin. DI CEO Tucker Trotter told the Overland Park City Council in December the company is outgrowing its current facility.
What makes us really unique is that we need production space to weld and fabricate, but we also need office space.
At that meeting, DI unveiled its plan to expand.
And here's an image of what that could look like.
These artist renderings were shown at the city council meeting.
So we would like to take it from that to this. So
it includes buying the existing warehouse and property just south of their location and adding on to their existing building. To help pay for the roughly $14 million expansion, DI asked to get its property taxes reduced by at least 50% and up to 65% for each of the next 10 years. Based on DI's last property tax bill, the minimum savings would be about $385,000 over the next decade. The company also promises to add 225 jobs during that time, with an average salary of $75,000 a year.
I think without this benefit, we'd have to put a pause on everything and really think what we can justify.
Newly elected Councilman Scott Hamblin believes there are serious issues with DI's application, including timing. DI's application was submitted November 6th, the day after Hamblin was elected. Hamblin defeated incumbent Rick Collins. Collins' son, Tom, is part owner and executive at DI. The vote on the DI tax break came while Rick Collins was still on the council, and just a couple of weeks before Hamblin and other new council members took office. However, Collins did recuse himself.
It obviously brings up major ethical concerns. Quite frankly, that's part of the reason I ran for office.
So the fact that it occurred during that period of time makes perfect sense to me.
Councilman Paul Lyons points out DI first went to the city to ask about a tax break in June. He also notes the council has no downtime between the election and new members taking office, so the business of the city is still done. Councilman Ferris Farasati, however, believes DI's application was rushed through too quickly.
I wanted the full council with the new members to be there when there are important decisions being made.
Hamblin says DI purchased the lease for the warehouse building to the south from Robert Burtis in early 2019. That building is a major part of DI's expansion plans. Burtis confirmed that information to 41 Action News and said that lease has an option to buy the warehouse. Hamblin and Farasati say that lease purchase means DI already had a significant investment in their Overland Park expansion plans long before the company went to the council threatening to leave the city without a tax break.
So it does bring the question of why the incentive is necessary.
None of that concerns me. I look at it as the focus that I had when my decision process was on the 225 jobs that this company will be committed to provide.
Another issue, the city claiming DI is a chemical plant, meaning the use of a jobs multiplier to claim DI's 225 new jobs will create a total of 705 jobs. Hamblin and Farasati recently asked Overland Park City Manager Bill Ebel how the city determined DI was a chemical plant and other pointed questions.
So majority of the answers was that he didn't know.
It's not an overwhelming element here in terms of deciding whether we want to make this investment or not.
Hamblin and Farasati plan to make their case to rescind DI's tax break at the next city council meeting. However, their likelihood of success is open to question. Farasati was the only no vote when the city council overwhelmingly approved DI's tax break in December. Outside DI in Overland Park, I'm investigator Andy Alcock, 41 Action News.